Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope that all of you are good and safe and sound at home. Students, yesterday we have discussed about the introduction of direct speech and indirect speech, narration, right? So today we are going to deal with the rules that you have to follow while changing the direct speech into indirect speech. I have told you before that we use quotation marks in a direct speech because we are conveying the same message, right? Same exact words spoken by someone, right? So we use quotation marks, and in a indirect speech we use that instead of quotation marks. For example, I have given here example. She says, I eat an apple, right? So this is the direct speech. These are the same words uttered by exact word uttered by this one girl, right? So we have used here quotation marks. This is a direct speech, right? If we talk about the indirect speech, so when we want to change this one sentence direct speech into indirect, we will remove these commas, right? Quotation marks, this one comma, and then we will write that here, right? After the reporting speech, right? I told you before the first one part of direct speech is called a reporting speech, and the second one part is called a reported speech, right? So if we will remove the quotation marks, then we will write here that instead of quotation marks after reporting speech, right, students? All right. You need to understand that which things we have to change in the while changing the direct speech into indirect speech. So first one is change the pronouns. I told you before about the first person, second person, and third person pronouns. So you have to change those pronouns while changing the direct into indirect speech. Second thing is change in the verbs, right? And third one, change the time and place expression. So I will be telling you thoroughly in the next slides. The first one rule that you have to follow is changes in person of pronouns, right? So the first person pronouns in reported speech are always changed according to the subject of reporting speech, right? So the first person pronoun in reported speech. अब reported speech में आपका जो first person pronoun होगा, I told you before about first person pronoun, it will be changed according to the subject of reporting speech, right, students? For example, he told her, I want to meet father. Now first person here is it, right? So you will change this one according to the subject of reporting speech. He told her that he wanted to meet father. All right, next one is second person pronouns in reported speech are always changed according to the object of the reporting speech. Now, if there will be second person pronoun in the reported speech, you have to change that according to the object of reporting speech, right, students? So there is a subject, verb, and object in it. So you will change the second person pronoun present in the reported speech according to the object of reporting speech, right? So I told him you are a stupid, right? So this can be written in direct speech like this. I told him that he. Now this one, right? We have changed this one into this one, right? So I told him that he was a stupid, right? Third person pronoun in reported speech are not changed. So if there will be third person pronoun in a reported speech, you will not change it, right? While changing the direct into indirect speech. For example, him is written here, right? She says, I slap him, right? So him is a third person pronoun. It will never be changed, right? She says that she, now this one is the first one, right? We can change this one according to the subject of reporting speech, but we will never change this one third person pronoun. She says that she slapped him, right, students? All right. Changes in the verbs. If the reporting speech is in present tense or future tense, then no change is required to be made in the verb of reported speech. अगर हमारा रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच प्रेजेंट टेंस में होगी या फिर फ्यूचर टेंस में होगी, तो आपने क्या करना है, आपने रिपोर्टेड स्पीच के वर्ब को पास्ट में चेंज नहीं करना, राइट? वो एज इट इज़ रहेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ही सेज. नाउ सेज इज शोइंग दैट दिस इज द प्रेजेंट टेंस, राइट? सो you will not change the verb of reported speech because this one, the verb of reporting speech is in the present tense. So if it will be in present or future tense, you will not change the verb of reported speech, right? It will remain the same. He says, I am ill. Now he says that he is ill. Now same is the verb here, present tense, right? Second one example is, she says she sang a song. Now says is telling that it's a present tense. You will not change the verb of reported speech, right? She says that she sang a song. The third one example is here for you. You say, I shall visit London, right? So you say is telling it's a present tense. You will not again change this one verb of reported speech, right? It will remain the same. You say that you will visit London, right, students? Alright, if the reporting verb is in the past, I told you before, if this one reporting verb will be in present tense or future tense, you will not change this one into past, right? You will not change the verb of reported speech. But if the reporting verb is in past tense, then reported verbs will be changed as per the following criterion. Now you will look at this one, right? You have to check it, then you will change this one, right? So if it will be in past, the verb of reporting speech will be in past, you have to change these sentences. फिर आपने reported speech के verb को change करना होगा, उसके tense को change करना होगा, right? And you have to follow these rules, right? The present indefinite tense is changed into past indefinite tense. So this verb, if it will be in the past, you will change this one tense. But if this one tense will be in present indefinite, right, you have to change that into past indefinite tense. For example, they said they take exercise every day. So take exercise is telling you this, it's a present indefinite tense. You have to change this one present indefinite into past indefinite. They said that they took exercise every day, right? Next one is present continuous is changed into past continuous. So when it will be the verb of reported speech is showing that it's a present continuous, you will change this one present continuous into past continuous tense, right? They said they are taking exercise every day. This is the present continuous, right? You have to change this one into past continuous tense. They said that they were taking exercise every day, right, students? Third one is present perfect is changed into past perfect tense. Now, if it will be the verb of reported speech is telling you that it's a present perfect tense, you will change into past perfect tense, right? They said they have taken exercise. So this one have will be changed into had. We will make it a past, right? Past perfect tense. They said that they had taken exercise. Next one is present perfect continuous tense is changed into past perfect continuous tense. Now, if there will be a present perfect continuous tense in the reported speech, you have to change that into past perfect continuous tense, right? आप उसको past perfect continuous में change करेंगे. For example, they said they have been taking exercise since morning. So this is the present perfect continuous tense. You have to change this one into past perfect continuous tense like this. They said that they had been taking exercise since morning, right? Next one is past indefinite is changed into past perfect tense if there will be past indefinite tense, right? So you will change that into past perfect tense. For example, they said they took exercise, right? You will change this one took past indefinite tense into past perfect tense. They said that they had taken exercise. Next one is past continuous tense is changed into past perfect continuous tense. If there will be a past continuous tense in reported speech, right, you will change that into past perfect continuous tense. For example, they said they were taking exercise. This is the past continuous tense, right? You will change this one into past perfect continuous tense. For example, they said that they had been taking exercise, right, students? So you have to change the tenses accordingly, according to these rules, right? No changes are required to be made into past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. If there will be a past perfect or past perfect continuous, it will not be changed, students. You will not change it. आप उसको change नहीं करेंगे, right? It will remain the same. They said they had taken exercise. This is the past perfect tense. You cannot change it, right? It will remain the same. They said that they had taken exercise. You will just look at the pronouns and you will not change this one tense, right? If it will be past perfect or past perfect continuous tense, right? Alright, in future tense, while no changes are made except shall and will are changed into would, right? Can into could and may into might. So if the reported speech is telling you that it's a future tense, you will just change these verbs, right? आप इनको change करेंगे. Shall will be changed into should, will be changed into would, can into could, may into might. Right? For example, they said they will take exercise. So you will change in a direct speech like this. They said that they would take exercise. Right, students? Alright, students, there are few words you have to change. You have to keep in mind that you have to change these words while changing the direct speech into indirect speech. For example, this will be changed into that if it will be in the sentence. Right, direct speech, you have to change these words into these one, right? This will be changed into that, these into those, here into there, now, then, sir and madam. If you will use these type of words, you will change into respectfully, right? Today into that day, yesterday into the previous day, tomorrow into next day, tonight into that night, right? Good morning, good evening, and good day will be changed into greeted, right? So these words you have to keep in mind that these words will be changed according to the rules, right? So I hope that students, all of the points are cleared. You have to write these one sentences, right? In these sentences, there are the words which I have discussed before, that how can we change those words. So you will practice it, right? You have to write one time on your neat notebook or sheets, right? And practice 2 times these sentences on your rough notebook, right, students? Thank you very much.